There's nobody there yet. Hi, everybody. Yeah.
Well, you guys, I am really fascinated by today's subject.
Well, first we got to talk about...
No, I'm sorry. Every time I do this, I just get so
That's
excited.
okay. We don't have to say subscribe here. It gets boring.
Well, we have to make it more interesting.
Okay. Subscribe here.
Subscribe here for Past Lives and Angels.
Yeah.
All the good stuff, right?
Yeah. And to subscribe to Past Life and Angels?
Well, no, because we talk about past lives and we talk about angels and spiritual philosophy.
Oh, but subscribe to the show.
To our channel,
Yeah. Okay.
For those good things.
Yes. And we are going to be doing a new class.
Oh, this class is going to be so awesome.
I think so.
It really is.
I hope so.
And it is?
Past lives.
Past lives. So talk about your specialty, Vera.
Yeah.
I mean, that's going to be awesome to be able to bring that.
It will be so much fun.
For people to be able to tap into their past lives.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'll be right back. Talk to our friends for a moment.
Oops. I didn't check my phone and our battery's low. So our technician is going to come over and hook it up.
A extension cord?
No.
You don't? Oh, no.
I think it'll be fine.
Do you think so? On low power mode?
Yeah.
Really?
No, don't put low power mode. Just close it.
Okay.
We have 10%.
Well, then maybe we'll talk fast.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Deborah.
Hi, Deborah.
Yay. We haven't seen Deborah for a minute, right?
Yes. Hi, Lindsay. Bonjour.
You don't say stuff.
Yeah.
So, hi, everybody. And we were talking about past life class that we're going to be doing probably in April or
March maybe, or April. Coming up this spring. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Because past lives do so much.
It'll be a weekend class, but then we'll have one online for people that aren't in the area.
Yeah. And it's so cool because past lives, I mean, not only can we find out what cell memory might be affecting us, but we can also bring the positive cell memory forward. I mean,
it's so vast.
There's healing. There's so much that past life information can help with.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's really exciting.
Yeah, so that's fun.
Yeah.
And then what?
And then Vera's new letter questions service that we have, the price, because the introductory price will be ending soon, so it's going to go back to its normal price or its original pricing in February.
Yeah.
So you can hurry to get your letter questions in
at the sale price.
Yeah, at the sale price.
Yeah. And then Chrissy has a beautiful new angel.
Thanks, Vera.
Chrissy, you just get better. I'm not saying this just because you're my friend. And I love you with all my heart. But your talent is growing and flowing.
Thank you, Vera.
It gives me chills. It does.
Thank you.
It's just so beautiful. All of your artwork, but the ones that you've been doing lately.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You know, I think it's
beautiful.
I think it's from the knowledge and the passion. You know what we've been getting.
What
you've been
love
getting in the sessions.
Yeah.
And sharing it with everyone.
Exactly.
It's really exciting.
Are we going to put that on so we can see if they have questions?
Definitely. Let's do it right now.
Yeah.
So, Vera, do you want to tell them what our subject is for today?
First, I wanted to say, go Oprah.
Oh, absolutely.
Have to.
That, I was so inspired by her speech.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Very much so. She's awesome.
I was so
And I know
inspired.
some people are
powerful.
Yeah, but I think some people don't like it because she's, number one, a woman. Then she's a black woman.
Right.
So maybe some people that I've heard different little comments from them, they're intimidated because of her strength and her, what she's put herself and where she's gotten from where she came from. And it's kind of like the antithesis of what we're going to be talking about today. Because here she's, brought herself up to this mega giant in the entertainment field, right? And then, and spiritual. Because she got into the spirituality and it was awesome. Because everybody said she would tank, and she didn't. But we're going to be talking today about Tanya Harding.
Right.
Because there was from the Grammy show. No,
Golden
Globes.
Sorry, yeah.
Golden Globes. Apparently, a lady won, an actress won playing her Tanya Harding's mother. And this lady, Allison, I forgot her last name. But anyway, she just was giving Tanya all these kudos and what an amazing woman she is, and she came from heartache and brought herself out of it, whatever. I'm kind of going, wait a minute, we're applauding women, and this woman helped bring another woman down.
Right.
So how is she now all of a sudden
being elevated?
Yeah.
Like that? Exactly.
And I mean, I'm glad that she made it through the, all of that,
the turmoil,
mess and the trial, but I'm sorry, Tanya knew. Mm-hmm. She knew ahead of time. She never said it during the trial, of course. She said she knew after. Wow. She knew.
It seemed like it.
Well, and then
how could you not?
She was on an interview with some show, and she said she knew. Beforehand.
That she overheard something.
Yeah, she overheard something. She didn't say anything. Come on.
Right.
Yeah. So, I mean, I love it that they were applauding, the hashtag Me Too and applauding women and solidarity because they were all wearing black. And then you have to go and say that.
Right.
And, I know she's a human being, and I know she's been through something. She's done her whatever. I don't think she went to jail, though. But I don't know. It just kind of, I'm looking around going,
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, Lindsay was saying about Oprah that she was remembering the past life that you had gotten on Oprah when she was talking.
Oh, yeah.
Me too, I have to say.
Yeah. And then Deborah's saying, the movie is reference to her abusive childhood.
And how it molded her into what she did and became.
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. She did bring herself out of that. Well, she didn't, though. I'm sorry.
See, that's where your insight is fascinating, but it's also a learning lesson for all of us to learn from other people. So
because she did become her mother a little bit, with the way she was acting and stuff. But she came out of it, and kudos to her that she's, I don't know. I just don't agree with it. Anyway, but...
So I was curious in the midst of this conversation, because Vera and I were talking about this before we went live. I was thinking, gosh, I wonder if Tanya Harding and Nancy Kerrigan had a past life together.
Yeah.
It's just an interesting subject that I wanted to see what Vera's insight into that is.
And they did. They had one together.
Really?
Uh-huh. But Tanya Harding has... kind of like all of the theme for her lifetimes, all her different lives, has been like a pawn.
Really?
Yeah. So her main theme, pawn.
That's interesting.
But her secondary theme is perfectionist.
Wow.
Yeah.
So she wants to be perfect. She's trying to perfect. Well, how does it play out in her?
Yeah. Because it's like she's being used as a pawn. Her mother used her as a pawn in this lifetime. Right. And she molded her to succeed, or however she did, the way she did, even though it was kind of rough. Yeah. But she's kind of done that every lifetime, and she's always been held as an example, but not for good.
Wow.
But...
Wow.
Yeah. But she wants to do good.
Because she wants to be able to...
not be a pawn. But it seems like, especially this one, where she had a chance to be able to work out this other past life that they had together. Well, let me tell you that one first.
Yeah, this is interesting.
Yeah, because it was like, and I'm not putting down that she was abused, because she was. Yeah. I heard that too during the trial and all that. I didn't see the movie, so I don't know what the movie depicted or whatever. But I know she had a tough mother. I mean, bad. Really bad. But what I was trying to compare Oprah with her was that Oprah still pushed her way out of that abusive childhood and all the things that happened to her and made something a little more positive. You know, like if Oprah was a pawn and she's not,
right?
She brought light and spirituality and strength and all that.
And overcoming. I mean, not that. Well, I'm just thinking about Oprah right now.
Yeah.
Talk about real strength and bringing others up. Maybe that's a part of it.
But see, Tanya was trying to bring herself up. And it wasn't that she's trying to help other people. It was she wanted it for herself.
Right.
She was so craving it, you know. And that's a lesson. It's not saying that she's not a dark entity or anything.
Right.
The other guys, but not her. You know, but she's been struggling with this, but she wants to be. Okay, this is the past life.
Okay, let's do that part first.
Going all the
I know, but I think we're all on the edge of our seat to hear about this.
Yeah. Yes, I get
high
that.
road versus the low road. Yeah, for sure.
But they were in vaudeville, so they were sisters in the past life.
Really?
During the vaudeville, you know, like where kids were used in the shows and all that stuff. Tanya was the one with the talent. She could sing, she could dance.
Really?
But Nancy, they were sisters, was the cute one.
Oh.
And she didn't have as much talent.
She
didn't have, she didn't have anything, but she was beautiful.
Right.
And no matter how much talent Tanya had in that past life, her sister was always picked over her.
Oh, wow.
So, it was challenging. And then she had a chance to rectify that because in that past life, she did do something to her sister to make her disappear.
Oh,
wow. She didn't kill her or anything, but, she had it to where she was disfigured. The sister.
Talk about a repeating lesson.
But she felt it was only right because she's the one with the talent. Right. She was so frustrated and
that's a bad way to justify that.
And that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm saying and seeing is that Tanya has this thing that she wants to be it. She wants to be the it girl. She wants to be, not that that's bad, but to the detriment of others. She's willing to push you out of the way.
To happen.
And I know her mother taught her that.
Right.
But
that was
in this life, in that past life, the mother was a stage mother, but she wasn't abusive or, she showed love to both of them, and, but she did something to her face that it was.
Did she do it herself?
She did it herself, but she got away with it.
Wow, so, you guys, that's so amazing because in this life, she did not get away.
No,
I mean,
and the sister
she didn't go to jail for it,
but...
The sister
didn't know who did it because it was during when she was sleeping.
That's terrible.
Yeah, and then, so Tanya was saying, a man came in and, I think he was after me, but my sister was in the way. Got herself out of it like she did in this lifetime.
Right.
But she had a chance to correct that.
Wow, yeah.
And she still didn't do it.
See, that's what's interesting about this, you guys, is when we have these repeating past life lessons, like Vera was just saying, in the past life, she wanted so much to overcome what she had done that she charted to have an abusive mother in this life. It would be that much harder, but it would be such a great thing if she could get that within her.
Because even her parents, was, in the past life, in the vaudeville life or whatever, she had all the talent, but they would always dote on the sister.
Right. Right.
So, and she was like, what the heck? I have to be more perfect. I have to, that's where that perfectionist thing comes in. So that's just the difference. And that she still hasn't learned that it's not always about her. It's bringing other people up and helping other people as well. And that she was willing to step over people in that past life too.
Wow. That is so fascinating.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons why, Vera and I like to talk about people that everyone knows as an example from each other. Sometimes we talk about our own things, but we can learn from each other's lessons.
Yeah.
That is fascinating.
And I know they kept talking about, somebody was talking about this lady raising, Tanya Harding up and all that, but she said that she's playing the victim again, and she's not the victim. But in a way she is a victim. She's a victim of her upbringing and that kind of thing, but she doesn't try to bring herself out of it like Oprah did.
See, that's interesting.
She's not the victim. She made herself who she is by doing what she did in a more obviously positive way.
Absolutely.
But it's different lessons for everybody. So it's just in this lifetime so far, Tanya has not learned what she came into this life to learn.
Wow.
But you know how you can justify everything? It's what she's doing. She's justifying that,
it's interesting.
People heard my story and now they know I'm not the bad person.
Right. That's interesting how...
she kind of is.
Right.
And she's not a bad person, but what she does is... But she seems to have this pawn theme where, she's the one that's looked at to learn something from. Even as an example. She's the... Yeah. Like how Judas was the example in Jesus' life.
Right,
kind of thing. Yeah.
It's interesting too, because sometimes with the victim thing, if we are with that mindset, if we are a victim, if we choose to stay a victim, which is kind of like what you're saying, then, I have no control over that.
But see, she's loving it because she's at least getting some kind of attention. Right. Even though I'm playing the victim again.
Right.
But yeah, she's still getting, and they want to know if she's going to come back again.
I was kind of wondering the same thing.
Yeah. It's like she still has a chance in this life to do it.
To get
it. So let's hope. But I don't see that she's coming back.
Really?
Yeah. Because the people that are coming back for the end of the world kind of thing are more not more warrior, because it's not that. It's just they really want to be there at the end.
Right.
And she doesn't. That's not for her.
I see.
Yeah.
Wow. That's interesting. That is interesting. It's a fascinating thing, isn't it? The past life lessons.
Yeah.
And what we choose to do with it.
Yeah, yeah. And here, you're on the other side and you're going, yeah, I'm going to fix it in this lifetime. But then you keep that same pattern,
Right. Because once we get into life, the thing that gets tricky is there's tendencies that we can fall into. But in this life, it's...
I really don't know that much about her as a skater, Tanya, or Nancy Kerrigan for that matter. But I think I read somewhere that Tanya Harding did this one jump or spin or whatever they call it that nobody could do at that time. So she had talent, but she had that raw, not elegant. She wasn't elegant at that. I can see. I don't really know what she did before, but she's not that elegant type like the Nancy Kerrigans.
Right.
But that's what she's always wanted. Instead of using
what she's got,
because she has it. She has that ability to do an Oprah. Is she just keeps focusing on what she doesn't have. Yeah.
Isn't that interesting? It's like not feeling like she's enough.
Yep. And then, of course, the mother that she picked in this life didn't help that either.
Right.
But when she was writing her chart, was like, oh, I can do that. That's easy,
Exactly.
Yeah. That'll motivate me more, yeah.
Do you remember them in the 90s? It really felt like the good sister, not so pretty sister sort of thing.
Yeah.
Popular versus loner. Isn't that the truth?
Yeah. And I don't really because I wasn't into them.
I just remember the drama of what was happening.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw the trial and all that. Saw the my knee, that.
I didn't see that.
Because I'm sure that hurt. But they didn't.
Knee.
I would be scared. Somebody just clubbed me in the knee, and that's your livelihood.
Oh gosh. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Good sister, not so. Oh yeah.
Oh look, we're catching because of the low battery.
Oh yeah, gosh. Okay, well.
Yeah, maybe we'll go.
Yeah, I think we're gonna. Does it say how much battery I have left?
No.
Triple Lindsay. Yeah.
Was that it? Wow.
Wait, no, Triple Lindsay? I think she's talking to somebody.
Brown, okay. I guess.
Yeah, because she did something that was really amazing. Tanya did. Yeah.
And I think one of the lessons that comes from that is really just trying to, like you said, for us as people to on what we do have and to feel that self-worth. Now, when we're abused as a child or in different situations, it's harder, of course. But that's what we're doing here, is to try to, find those strengths that we have.
Oh, that's what I was going to say.
Whatever those strengths that they are, and focus on those and appreciate who we are.
But one thing that they didn't bring up in the movie is that they were really planning on killing Nancy Kerrigan. They were going to take her out. I didn't see the movie. But I don't know if they brought that up.
Wow.
And because the bodyguard or whatever he was called wasn't very good at that, so that she could never.
Wow.
Yes. So luckily, he just got her on the side bruise that she third. I can't remember.
Wow.
Yeah. Sorry.
I'll do better next week.
Yeah.
All right, you guys.